So what was the scariest time that you've ever had at Halloween Horror Nights?
I think probably my first house, the Halloween house.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even when like you're extra terrified all the years before?
No, because I knew I'd be scared when we were going before. But because it was my first house, I was like, oh, I don't know what to expect here.
I didn't think that Halloween was that scary. I mean, it was obviously scary, they're all scary houses, but there's been houses, well, mazes that are a lot scarier.
It wasn't scary, it was jumpy.
There was a lot of Michael Myers.
There's pretty much the only thing that scares me is sharks and airplanes. However, I'm obsessed with Jaws.
Wipe that one out.
But I don't like being jumped, so if people
we have a guest.
If people jump up behind me, I don't like it. I panic. So I think that's where guest, you were gonna have to move.
Go on, guest, off you go.
Goodbye. Thank you for visiting. So yeah, I don't like to be jump scared. However, you work that one out as well.
If you could have any house that's ever been, if you could have that come back so that you could experience it, what would it be?
I'd like to have done Scream House with the caretaker. I never got to do that one. However, I've got the Behind the Screams DVD, and I like how they make the houses and everything from that year, and that house really intrigued me. I'd like to see how they pumped the smells in out of dead bodies.
Not like baby poop, like, what was that house? Dollhouse? Yeah, Dollhouse of the Damned. They pumped the smell of poop into the house, and it was...
They did that with Roanoke as well, like animal poop and...
Oh, don't get me started on Roanoke.
Roanoke is another scarecrow house.
Guys, I don't even know that there's going to be scarecrows in it. That year in particular, I thought, you know, I'm not going to look too much into the house, I just want to be surprised. And I walked into the house and the first thing that I saw was obviously a scarecrow. So I spent the entire of the rest of the house with my eyes closed, crying my eyes out. And I didn't open my eyes until I got back out of the house. So that wasn't a good time. It was for me. So I may like Halloween Horror Nights, but I still get super, super scared. Like, I think some people think and are scared to go into houses because they're scared, but that's what the event's about. It's about being scared, but it's being scared in a fun and a safe way. So yeah, I spend the whole entire time terrified, but that means that they're doing a good job. Good girl.
You're gonna get Gene Simmons from Kiss.
I can't get enough of you, baby. Can you get enough of me?
Yes, I can, yes.
So, if you could design your own house or get any kind of IP house, kind of get the ball rolling with an IP house, what would it be? So you can either completely create your own from the ground up, anything that you want it to be, or you could have any IP in the world that hasn't been done. What would it be?
I don't actually know.
I'll tell you mine.
I would have gone for the originals, like, well, not originals, but like Freddy, Jason, things like that. They're all what I'm into. I'm into all those kind of guys.
So I would like to see the Crow. I think that
I feel like that'd be a good scare zone.
Yeah, a Devil's Night scare zone with a bunch of Eric Dravens walking around, top dollar, cars on fire. I think it would be amazing. It would be such a good scare zone. And The Crow is my absolute favourite film of life ever. And I'd love to see Universal do that. That would just blow me away if they did that.
Is The Crow a Universal film?
I don't know. I have no idea. I think it is. I know that I've bought a The Crow poster from Universal when I was like 12. So, I don't know. She's 43. I'm young. She's 43. I'm young. I hate children.
I'm young, okay?
I'm 21. I wish.
She is the same age as Horror Nights.
That's true. I really liked that. I don't know how it's supposed to be said. I call it La Llorona, but it could be La Llorona or La Llorona. La Llorona is what I call it. I loved that house.
La Llorona. I would like to see that. I haven't got a chance to see that.
No, Ash missed out on that one, but that was such a scary house. It was so scary. I really like. I like stuff like that, and I really like old gothic-y, castle-y kind of mazes, vampires, things like that.
I'm excited to see what they do with The Exorcist, because I'm very wary about this, because like Amanda, I was also banned, but I was a cool kid from the wrong side of the tracks, and I watched The Exorcist.
We're from the right side of the tracks. But she watched it anyway. She is a little sneaker and she watched it way before I did. So she has more experience with The Exorcist than I do. Which is weird considering that she didn't like things like this.
No.
Like Housewives.
Loved scary movies, always have, always will. For some reason, really didn't like things in real life. Used to have real bad nightmares.
So she already saw it, and then when it got announced, I watched it. And I made a video about me watching it for the first time. I'll link that down below so you can see that. I am curious as to how they're going to do it. That's probably going to be the first house that I'm going to do when I get there, unless something like out of this world gets announced. That probably will be the first one that I want to go to. I agree. Just to see how they're going to do it. Yes, but it's pretty exciting. I think there'll be a lot of puppets in it. An awful lot of puppets in it. But judging by American Werewolf in London, you know, they're really good at making puppets. That was a fantastic house. So I'm sure that whatever they do is going to be awesome. How are you feeling about the rumours that are going around about potential mazes?
I haven't seen Krampus. That is on my to-do list, so don't judge me. I'm a very busy woman.
No, I only watched it a couple of weeks ago. And I said in a video, I think it was my last video, that was made to be a maze.
I've heard that a lot, like people have said like, it's like someone's gone out of their way to be like, yeah, if I do this, Universal will make this into a house. So that is pretty much the only reason I want to watch it, to be like, okay. I haven't really been that tuned into that many rumours this year.
What about the purge?
No.
No more purge.
No more purge. It's the same with The Walking Dead. I won't get into this. Because if I start, I won't stop. No matter how hard I try, I just cannot get into it. I'll go through the houses, I will, but I won't act like I'm a big fan of it.
I think that there's different groups of people that will go to Halloween Horror Nights. There'll be people that go every single year, and so they'll be upset to see something returning for the past few years.
Like us.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really upset about it because I feel like if they're doing this house, that means that they can have more houses.
Well, I guess because they're saying it's all of the houses in one, I'm expecting it to be the last.
Yeah, I agree.
If it's not,
She would be happy.
Probably skip that house.
But for quite a lot of people, this will be the first time that they're going to visit Halloween Horror Nights, and they could be like huge Walking Dead fans and they've never been in any of the houses before, so it'll be absolutely amazing for them to come and see it. But I agree that a lot of people that go every year, or most years, are getting a little bit sick of it now. But I'm still going to go in and I'm still going to enjoy going to it.
Oh yeah, I'll still go through and I'll probably still be mind blown by it.
But I don't hate The Walking Dead. I can just watch it for a few episodes and then not watch it for a couple of months, and then it doesn't really bother me. But when I am watching it, I kind of enjoy it.
I just can't enjoy it. I couldn't get past the 3rd season. I really couldn't. I tried and I tried and I tried and it could not hold my attention.
But there's an awful lot of people that do like it. It's like the biggest show. Other than obviously Game of Thrones, because that's the best. But a lot of people really love that it's back. And people that aren't happy that it's back.
If someone can promise me that The Walking Dead gets better than season 3, I'll watch it. But from what I've seen,
I'll hold her there.
I will watch it. I will watch it and I will give it a review.
What will you review it on?
I'll review it on
here,
the
so
Twitter.
review it here on my YouTube channel.
The Twitter.
The tweets. Twittles. But if you don't want to go in it, then just go in a different one. At least the queues will be smaller in the other houses then.
I'll probably still be dragged through.
Yeah, you probably will.
Any other rumours?
Halloween. I'm okay with this. Halloween I've heard a couple of times. I don't know like in what sense, like whether it'll be maybe like the same one coming back again, or whether it'll be a sequel.
I don't see the same house coming back again.
Well, American Werewolf in London was there twice with just some little tweaks.
That is something different. American Werewolf in London is a new level of amazing.
They could just...
Whereas Halloween's good. It is. It's a classic. Would I want to see it twice in a row? Maybe if it's the Halloween 2, hospital setting, fair dues.
What if it's Halloween H2O?
I do not want to see Joseph Gordon-Levitt with a hockey skate through his face. Thank you very much.
That's like the only thing that I remember from that film.
No, there's ooh, what's his name? He's in 7. Josh Hartnett.
Oh,
Josh Hartnett in the cupboard.
Josh Hartnett.
sweet little Hartnett. Where did he go?
Where did Josh Hartnett go? I loved Josh Hartnett back in the day. Josh Hartnett's gonna be in this house, I'm there. I am there. But I don't know, it's just a rumour. Same with Paige, well, Krampus is a pretty strong rumour, like, but Halloween and Paige, there's a few things going around. I think sometimes it's things that people want to see.
Yes. I've heard people talking about Treehouse of Horror, you know, the Simpsons in Simpsons Land. I've heard that before. I've heard that quite a few times actually, and I'm just like,
you know what that makes me
it would
think
be
of?
fun because it'd be like kind of like what they did in Islands of Adventure that time with the what were they called? You know what I'm about. I'll put it down there. But it was kind of like a light-hearted horror.
Creeks and Ferns.
Yeah.
Creeks and Ferns. With the bubbles.
So they could, I guess they could, but it doesn't really scream Horror Nights.
When I think of the Treehouse of Horror, I always think of the Treehouse of Horror with Edgar Allan Poe. And
Nevermore.
Nevermore.
No! Yeah.
Nevermore.
And that makes me really sad that I didn't go into the Edgar Allan Poe house when they did the whole house, and I never got to go in that. And so if I could have a house come back that I never got to experience, it would be that one. Because I think that would be a very, very, very interesting house. If you went in it, let me know what it was like, or if you have a video of it somehow, because you're a little sneaky.
Not that we condone this.
We don't condone that, that's naughty.
Universal, we are angels.
Ding! But if you know someone who knows someone who has a video of it.
Not that we would want to see it.
No, but if it lands on my doorstep, I will not watch it. But I'd like to know a little bit more.
Educational purposes only.
Yeah, of course. I'd just like to know how that house was really, because it sounds like a really interesting concept, and I'm like, how would that work? And like, I don't understand how they could make a maze out of Edgar Allan Poe. So I'm interested. So if you experienced it, let me know. Okay, so I found the information about the Edgar Allan Poe house in my new book. And so the house is called Nevermore, The Madness of Poe. And you enter the writer's parlour and embark on a tour of his most famous stories, beginning with a scene from Telltale Heart, followed by another scene from The Raven. So
Nevermore.
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 So thanks for the info, Chris. Good book. All the information that we need about Halloween Horror Nights. If you haven't got it, I suggest that you get it because it's awesome. Honestly, since it came to my house, I haven't put it down. If it's your first time going to Halloween Horror Nights, or if you just want or if you've just started going in the last few years, or you just want to know the history of the event to see what kind of houses that there were before, just pick her up and get her on Amazon.
So I think after doing both of the makeups, I'm more of a fan of Crazy Chance than Carnival Chance at the moment. And like I said, I need to see them both in action before I truly...
Why? What makes you think that?
I just enjoyed doing the Crazy Chance more. I feel like she's a lot more demented, and she's more real. She's not the doll anymore that she was. She's a real person. She's carved into her face. I feel like I like that a lot more. Plus it's creepier, so.
Anyhow,
Anywho, back to houses that we said we would like to bring back. I am very, very sad, and you'll probably think yes the second I say this because you know me very well. I've never been in a Chucky or Child's Play house, and they are some of my favourite films. So I would love, love, love to see Chucky come back. I loved that he was at All Night Dying.
Yeah, that was cute.
And Tiffany.
Yeah, it's good to see them too. My favourite in All Night Dying was Carrie. She was awesome. She was so good and so creepy. Honestly, she was amazing.
Yeah, I liked Carrie.
I'll tell you what one of my other favourite houses were. Demon Cantina.
Oh yeah, you
that was
that
like I never showed about the house. That was awesome. It was like it was so good. It was so good. It's just like biker men, and it was good and scary, and everything was just so well done in the house. But my all-time favourite of any kind of house are all of the body collectors' houses. I love body collectors. Those houses will always be my favourite. So body collector's house last year, favourite house of the year. Absolutely loved it.
I'll give you that. The body collectors was a very good house last year.
Very good.
I liked that they mixed it with Shady Brook, because I really like Shady Brook. I like that there was a lot of Shady Brook around, like the scare zone.
And did you like the snow?
I did.
That was awesome.
The exterior of that maze was
Did you
amazing.
like it when they ripped the spine off?
Which was my favourite part. Every time we went in, I got scared by the same goddamn scare actor every single time. As soon as we walked in, and I knew it was there, and I still got it, and it was exactly the same in 25 years as well, with the Phantom of the Opera. Every time I go around the corner, it would just be, and every time it'd get me. So now whenever I jump out on Amanda, I have to sing it.
We're weird.
Yeah, enjoy this at Halloween Horror Nights.
Hey everyone on our RIP tour.
Yes,
you guys are gonna have a fun time.
Sorry. No, I am a little bit sorry. In advance, guys.
You know what was a weird house? You didn't go in this one. I think it was 2005. I think. And I think that it was called Terror Mines. And I'm pretty sure that it was in Poseidon's Fury or around that area.
Is that the one where you had to wear the headlight?
Where like you went in little groups, and like I think there's either 1 or 2 people in a group had to wear like a helmet kind of thing with a light on and guide you through the mines. That was terrifying. That was absolutely terrifying. It was really weird. If they did something like that again, that would be really cool.
You know what house I didn't enjoy? Dracula Untold.
I kind of liked it.
I'll give it its dues. When we walked through, they were in the middle of a cast member changeover. So there wasn't anyone scare acting. We must have got 1 or 2 people jump out at us. And the house was empty, so we were like pretty much like 5-6 people deep, and that was it. So I don't know if it was any good, but it didn't make an impression on me.
I think it was nice to look at.
I can't remember it.
I remember that the sets are really nice in it. I don't remember it being scary. But I like vampires, so I don't like that film though.
Yeah.
But I think it was a nice to look at kind of house.
Same with Dusk Till Dawn, really. Liked the sets, but once again, didn't leave a big impression on us, did it?
Some parts I really enjoyed, but I think you can't love every single house, because not everything's going to be your kind of thing. I do like From Dusk Till Dawn.
Well, so do I. that's what I think let me down. Because I watched the TV show and I watched the films. So, I don't know. It was a bit of a flat note for me.
But what about Insidious?
I loved Insidious. At the very end of Insidious, the lipstick demon, the bride, and another one. Who was the other one?
The woman that wears the box.
Oh, the man with the mask.
And what is the woman?
third one.
Yeah.
From the third one. All jump out of separate doors. And as she's walking through, every single one gets her and she tries to run back out of the opposite direction, to which I have to push her and they're getting her again. And it is just fantastic.
There's no escape.
So, once again, to everyone that's going on our RIP tour,
sorry.
I think we should ditch it. Seriously, let's make a plan. We can get away with it. She'll follow a different blinky light. If we just get her a little bit drunk and push her in a different direction, we'll be fine. We'll be fine, we'll have a laugh.
And fun in houses. No, that was a really, really good house. I was terrified, but it was so good.
Yeah, and the exterior of that house was amazing.
Yeah, I love it when they do the tents and then they build like a facade of a house. So that's why I did like Halloween, that's why I liked Insidious. And I'm gonna like Exorcist.
Hopefully.
Because they've started building that.
Fingers crossed. Right, well I think we're nearly done here.
Woo!
Okay.
Hair and costume time! I hope you've enjoyed trying out both of these chance looks with us. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all my other upcoming Halloween Horror Nights videos. See you next time!